Hey everybody, I'm David Flam with Left Trigger, Right Trigger, and welcome to another Monster Hunter World video. We've got another Capcom crossover event, this time with Devil May Cry. This event is called Code Red, and the description reads, legends say in a far-off land, a demon hunter in a red coat offed demons with a sickeningly sweet style. You're going to have to fight 4 giant red monsters, Anjanette, Odogaron, Rathalos, and Teostra. It's a fairly standard fight in the arena. You can use SOS flares if you want. You can invite friends. You know, just have a fun time. You're probably going to have to grind this one a few times, so just make sure you're comfortable. You're probably going to want fire resistance. You might want bleeding resistance. You don't need it, though. Whatever you're most comfortable with. Get some high damage weaponry and jump on in there. Alright, so the first beastie you're going to be fighting is the big Giant Anjanette. It's a typical Anjanette fight. Just jump up, punch him in the face. You know, typical stuff. Remember, though, with all 4 of these monsters, you are able to carve them. So think about that when you're trying to attack certain parts, and make sure you go for the carve after each kill. There is a decent chunk of time between each monster, so don't feel like you need to be in a rush when you're trying to do all the carving and everything. Alright, the next monster is going to be the big red dog, Odogaron. It's a typical Odogaron fight. I'm sure everyone has probably fought this boy at least a few times by now. So just be careful of those claws, because they will cause bleeding. And otherwise, just have a good time. I don't know. Alright, so the next one you're going to be fighting is the big old dragon Rathalos. You're probably going to want fire resistance for this one, unless you're pretty good at dodging. One tip that I have been seeing a lot of people doing with this one and the next monster is putting a trap of some kind in front of the entrance that they are going to be coming out of, as well as some bombs. So you can do at least a little bit of damage at the start of the fight, and it'll really help boost you for the rest of the way. Lastly, you have the big old Teostra fight. Lots of fire in this one, so just be sure to run away whenever you see that fire building. And, yeah, have fun slaying an Elder Dragon. This will be your last fight for this event, but get used to it because you are going to have to be doing this at least a few more times. So as you can see, you get a lot of monster parts from this one, so it's great for grinding, but the main thing we're looking for here is the red orb. In this one, I only managed to get 1. I've only ever really managed to get 1 each time I've done it, but you might be able to get more depending on how you do. And so it's time to look at some armor. Interesting thing about this one is it is not a full armor set. Each piece is individual, so you can buy them at your leisure, which is really cool. First piece, the hair, or the helmet, has weakness exploit and critical eye, which I'm a big fan of. The chest has evade window and critical eye, also a fan. The arms have evade window and special ammo boost. The waist has evade window and latent power. And the legs have weakness exploit level 2. All of which, okay, honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of this whole armor set. It's very good for my specific playstyle, and it's pretty stylish. One thing to remember, though, is that each piece of armor costs 1 red orb, which means, again, you are probably going to have to grind this one a decent amount of times. And if you're not into armor, there is a special charge blade just for this event. It's Dante's Devil Sword. You need 2 red orbs in order to make it, but there is no upgrade for it. So this is the one thing you have to buy. Don't worry about having to buy the next one in the tree or anything like that. And that's it, everybody. Another Capcom crossover event in the bag. If you liked the video, do the usual like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next Monster Hunter video. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.